Cardano, $10,000 buy order, a half a penny. Ethereum, $88, 10 grand purchases. Just auto purchases that I had set buys at, fucking crushed it. Put a big chunk of money in, was buying order blocks of 10 grand a piece of ETH at sub $90. I was probably a big factor as to why a lot of the e-commerce community got into crypto heavy, big factor as to why they got into DeFi. I did a very good job at training people up. And then these e-commerce kids just went and like demolished the crypto space. So 2020, put my entire net worth into crypto, and then I go into multiplication mode. I 40x my net worth in 18 months. So my net worth multiplies by 42. In 2019, we did $16 million drop shipping, right? General store drop shipping, pretty good stuff. 2020 did pretty good numbers as well, did better than that. 2018, I think we did like 3 or 4 or 5 million. 2017, I forget what it was. But anyways, long story short, we had a good bankroll. We did extremely well. 2020, I said, fuck e-com. I want to do crypto, right? I'm going to get into crypto full time because I was part of the bull run of 2017, right? So I saw 2017, I went up all the way down, and I was like, okay, well, I got to make money, which is the stage, again, the creation of wealth. But then you go from the creation of wealth to what? The multiplication of wealth, which is the second step. It's the second phase of the wealth profile. So you go from creating wealth to multiplying wealth, which is where? Through investment opportunities and investment vehicles. Like I mentioned before, if you make 20K a month, in order for you to net $1 million, right, through after expenses and all the shenanigans and taxes and bullshit, you're left with $1 million. But that $1 million could become 7 million within 3 years if allocated within the right money market opportunities and the right investment vehicles. Very doable, very possible, as showcased through the evidence of what the world's been over the last 2 years. It's been hot. You could have made a ton of money. So in 2020, I was hanging out with a buddy and we went to Chipotle. This is when I was into the food matrix, no longer a fanatic of any of these restaurants that serve seed oils and genetically modified garbage. Can't even call it food. If any company is on the stock exchange, I don't eat there. Like, it's just automatically negated.
They're trying to make Chipotle, it to the next earnings call.
Yeah, RIP Chipotle. But anyways, I'm there with my buddy. He was a crypto guy. And he's like, yo, I don't have any money. Can you spot me? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's a multimillionaire in crypto. Like, I know he's a multimillionaire in crypto. He's like, what do you mean you don't have any money? Like, yeah, all my money's in crypto.
Real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
All right. Okay. What the fuck? This guy's smarter than me. He's better allocated than me. He played DeFi really well. I went home. I put every single dollar of my bank account except 10 grand into crypto. That same, like, no joke, that same day, all of it. I dumped it all, a lot of it. And this was July, August of 2020, July or August of 2000, pre-bull run, maybe even before, maybe a little bit before. And prior to that, March of 2020, when I understood that I needed to take my hustle money from dropshipping to multiply it to become a boss and not spend it on bullshit, right? And Gucci belts and coochie belts, right? I'm not out here spending money on shit because I said, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to multiply it. So March 2020, I'm out here playing Call of Duty Warzone. I remember, not really good player, but enough to defend myself. And I see my phone, all my buy orders on Kraken getting filled. So the entire Black Swan event is taking place. I'm huddled up in my crib in Miami, right? Nice little bay, yacht on the end. I'm doing my own thing. And all these orders on Kraken start filling in. Cardano, $10,000 buy order, a half a penny. Ethereum, $88, 10 grand purchases. Just auto purchases that I had set buys at like 6 months, a year before, that started getting filled. So March of 2020, fucking crushed it. Put a big chunk of money in, was buying order blocks of 10 grand a piece of ETH at sub $90. You can check it on my highlights on my Instagram, where I'm literally telling people, yo, the bull run's coming. It's the year of the bull. Don't fucking fade it. And I believe I was probably a big factor as to why a lot of the e-commerce community got into crypto heavy, A big factor as to why they got into DeFi. I did a very good job at training people up. And then these kids, these e-commerce kids just went and like demolished the crypto space for good and for bad.
Yeah.
So 2020 put my entire net worth into crypto, and then I go into multiplication mode, right? So I 40x my net worth in 18 months. I basically was about 80x, but through market kind of movements up and down, I end up with, I think, 40x return, 42x of my net worth. So my net worth multiplies by 42.